Good morning, everyone. Welcome into another episode of Deborah Sports. This is the Gobbler Inc. edition. Well, you can see we are surrounded with some with some Wawa food right now. Thanks to our man Mike here for hooking it up, hooking us up with some great Wawa hoagies, breakfast hoagies anyway. But let me go around the room real fast. Of course, to my right here is Mr. Slap and Tickle John Lee. What's going on, Johnny?
Good morning, brother Pat.
And of course, and across from me is my man Mike Lauer. Good morning, Mike.
What's up, guys? What's up?
And to my left is my man Euro Paul. Good morning, Paul.
What's going on, everybody?
And the man behind the glass making all the magic happen is Nate Moss. What's up, Nate?
What's up?
So listen, today's episode is the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the good part is let's start there. Well, baseballs are leaving LA like crazy, like airplanes. They are just flying out the park. And this Phillies offense has been clicking. 3-run home run shot from Gene Segura yesterday. 3-run home run shot from Bryce Harper. That's his 9th of the year. He's been playing red hot. Reese Hosker with another homer yesterday. Kyle Schwarber with a home run. This offense is clicking on all cylinders. Doesn't matter who's on the mound for the Dodgers. They are just trimming them down. I mean, the best thing for this Phillies offense was to get away from Citizen Bank Park because now they are clicking. They're really putting the balls away. John, what did you see from this Phillies team last night?
I didn't see the game last night, but I did.
Shocker.
I did hear the score. And, pretty impressive. But Pat, slow down, slow it down. It's one series against the Dodgers, and I mean, after,
Dodgers were the best team.
I know.
Record, man.
No. I know that, but they're just starting to finally come around now. It's
hitting weather.
So
And that's what
especially in LA. It's
So,
85 degrees over
That's
there.
what I'm saying.
it's impressive that they were able to beat because I expected them to lose that series, so I was surprised.
Yeah, well, this will be good for a 4-game sweep tonight.
Yeah.
And today's afternoon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you would have told me that the only loss they were going to have was one game in Seattle, I would have laughed in your face like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm running late this morning, so I forgot my stat book. But I looked over the stats of the Phillies over the last 7 days, like since they went out on this road trip. You got Bryce Harper's hitting over 500, including last night, with 4 home runs, like almost 12 ribbies.
And he's a torn UCL. Whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got a torn muscle in his arm. Okay. Then you got Kyle Schwarber, who's also got the same amount of home runs, but less RBIs. So him and Schwarber are tied for the league leading home runs. You got Castellanos, who's hitting over 300. You got Alec Boehm hitting over 300.
Segura.
You got Segura hitting high 280s. And guess what? There's another surprise guy in there that I'm pretty sure you ain't going to realize. Odubel Herrera's hitting almost 270.
Wow.
So,
But this is what we expected after we saw that opening day. This is what this is what we expected.
It took a while for them to get back there, though.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's been tough because you had the Mets, and Mets has always been their problem, and the Mets have been, punishing the Phillies. But like I said, they got away from Citizen Bank Park. With
Hey, but the good thing with the Mets, they're known for collapses.
Yes, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping they start to melt like ice cream in June, which they probably will. But
and with Art as a fan, they're definitely due for a collapse.
I don't know.
Aren't they getting
I don't know.
back, though?
You as a Philadelphia sports fan, we could collapse at any minute. But listen, I mean, look, Mookie Betts went off. Well, he only had a home run, but I mean, Ranger Suarez had 6 Ks.
He settled down. He settled down finally.
He was tearing them up with that sinker.
I'll tell you what. I think right now the unsung hero on this Philly staff right now has been Kyle Gibson.
Yes.
No,
I mean,
he's
he ran into one bad inning the other night in that game, but other than that, he was mowing that lineup down left and right. Like, believe it or not, I actually kind of stayed up and watched some of these games.
And the Mush has him on his fantasy baseball team.
But I mean, like, I'm liking the way he's pitching. Nola's been pitching good. He just hasn't been getting good decisions.
And I have Nola too.
He goes today.
And I'll tell you what, Zach Wheeler's coming around too.
Yeah.
So like the only person right now I'm kind of worried about in that starting rotation is Eflin.
Yeah.
But I think I think he's going to get it too. Like the Phillies got a pretty good strong 5 rolling out there.
Yeah, but we still need to get another pitcher. I think they.
I don't know, man. Like listen, I'm happy.
Hey, if Reese can stay hot, and he might be some good trade bait.
Reese,
I would trade if you could get a top. If you could get a top pitcher, you wouldn't trade. You got
you would have to pull the trigger.
Then move Boehm to first.
probably do that.
Yep, put Bowman first and put Camargo.
Oh, that's right, because
Camargo's
Yeah,
like
but do you
third.
really
Didi's
want
coming back
Bowman
too.
first?
Yep. What's
you,
that?
You really want Bowman first?
That's what he was playing in the minors.
Yeah,
He
but
was
I mean,
a first baseman.
he can't play defense to save his life.
Well, how many balls get hit at first base, Pat?
And it's
Not
one
many.
of the most important positions to play at.
Dude, you got to run, turn, put your
Third-
foot on the
third-
corner, and go
third-
right
Reese-
there.
That could be a lot.
Third base
Reese
was
isn't
harder.
that great at first
No, I
base.
know.
No,
So,
I
I mean,
think some dumb plays this year.
Yeah.
I mean,
so it's not like you're losing much, but if you can get a top pitcher for Reese Hoskins, you got to do that.
Well, who do
Yeah,
you put
but
up third?
you lose some power though a little bit because Bowman don't really have power.
Yeah, but also you have to
He's a
worry
little
with Reese. You know how Reese goes. He'll be hot 1 week and then
Yeah.
cold 3 weeks.
that's
Yeah,
everybody.
that's true.
That's everybody though.
I mean, right now, like I said, he's playing hot baseball, and they're only 5 games out from the first, 5.5 rather.
well,
Okay,
stop and
yeah.
think about it. We thought the end of the world last week. They were 8.
Well, yeah.
They were 8 out
The
last week.
Marlins were ahead of us.
Well,
Yeah,
listen,
Yeah.
if they had tanked the season, if they weren't playing this good this year, the season probably would have been done for them if they.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
No. No season ends in May, bro.
All
No,
these early games that they're losing,
Look-
it
look
catches.
at- look at
It
the Braves.
hurts you at the end, though.
Look at the Braves last year, bro. The Braves
Yeah.
were 17 back at the All-Star break and won the World Series.
Right.
You can't sit. Listen, I agree with you what you said about the Mets. The Mets are they're on an airplane with no pilot.
Right, but
That's
they're-
going to crash.
They're getting the Grom back though eventually.
Yeah, but you know what?
And
Look
then
at Scherzer.
Scherzer,
Listen,
Grom.
yeah, but
Yeah, that's
listen, I'm not sold on Scherzer because we rocked Scherzer the last 2 times he pitched against us. We rocked him for some runs. Our bullpen blew those games. The bullpen has blown 3 games this year, and they've all been against the Mets.
Right. Well, that's the telltale of the season, trying to get over the hump of beating the Mets. Once you do that, you'll be fine. I mean, like I said,
We play them again soon too. A couple weeks.
Do we?
Next week.
we need to
Yeah,
beat
and
the
then
Mets.
there's like a 3-month break before we play them
Dude, we
again.
played like 30 times already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean-
it's right now they're 6-3 against us. They're
Right.
out of 9 games. You
So-
know what I mean? So like, you figure they got these. I think it's a set of 4.
Yeah, we play them.
I think it's a set of 4, right? It's a 4-game set coming up in Oakland City.
No, it's 3.
All right, so there you go. So you play them, and then we don't play them again until
May 20. Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend, and then
Yeah.
we don't see them again until like September.
Right.
Yeah.
So
You know, like I said, man, it's just it's
We got the
tough.
Braves coming up too. Dodgers, Padres, and Braves again.
That's
Dodgers again, and then Braves.
yeah,
So you got to look. Here goes our man Sheldon Kilrain with his novel, of course, saying, "What's up, guys? At the end of the night, the Phillies hold over the bats over the Yankees. Wow, how's OPS in baseball? That's good." And I was going to get into that as far as hitters. And Bryce Harper, as now currently, is the 4th best hitter in baseball. They got Mike Trout at 1, Aaron Judge at 2. Manny Machado at 3, then it's
Speaking
Bryce
of Harper, is he gonna miss any time with that injury or no? I mean,
Yeah,
Well, he
does
can't
good.
play
Taking
the
time off
outfield.
I know, but he can hit. But I'm saying
Yeah,
he played DH.
today.
But
Today's taking.
But
off.
what amazes me
yeah,
with
but
that,
how long is he gonna miss? Do you know?
I don't know, and
Oh.
he's going to take the. I think he's going to get the shot to the hand.
what
he's getting the shot, yeah.
amazes me with that injury though is that he's still able to swing.
Right.
Like I don't know, that affects the arm, so you would think it would affect his swing, but
Yeah,
It's
if
weird.
you had an injury, you couldn't get out of bed. Probably.
I know I'd probably be asleep.
Well, no, that's not necessary. I mean, I would imagine after hours he's still got that right hand.
Oh, you would like that,
it didn't take long for that to go south. Now,
pal.
Oh, Sal.
but
There's something wrong with it.
but you know what though, but you know what though, like the way this team's constructed now though, like Harper can miss time. Like you got guys that can step up in his place now. You know what I mean? You got guys, Castellanos can step up. You got Schwarber who can step up. I think
it's a big
Schwarber's
bag
getting hot.
missing now,
Segura,
Segura, dude, that dude is on fire.
11-game hitting streak right now.
Love it.
Yeah, but you can't have Bryce out of that
Dude,
lineup, though.
if he has to miss time, I'm not saying nobody wants to take Harper out of the
He's
lineup.
like 30 RBIs.
He's
30
gonna
RBIs already.
He's going to miss time. If you know he's going to miss time, you have guys there. You got a 100 RBI guy in Castellanos. Guy can rake. He can drive in runs. Okay, Schwarber can rake. He can hit the
Yeah,
ball.
but you got to realize they feed off of Harper too. So that's like
They do, but I'm just saying, going back in the years past,
yeah.
if you're going back in the years past, it was just Harper and Reese.
Yes.
That's it. Now you got 2 other options that can step in and help. You know what I mean? And defensively, they can be better because you can give Castellanos a day off and you can start Roman Quinn. The Phillies re-signing Roman Quinn was a smart thing. And not
Can't hit worth a lick, though.
I don't care.
I don't
care.
care.
I don't care.
I hate Roman Quinn.
Why?
Wow.
Why? Because he doesn't hit home runs? Listen, that's not his game.
Give it time. He'll go out with a hamstring injury soon.
Probably, but while you
that's
still have him, use him for stealing bases and you use him as a defensive replacement. That's how.
Well,
If you get on a base.
Well, I think Moniak's coming back soon too, isn't he?
That's who. Yep.
Yeah, well, hold over for Moniak because that's what you need in the
Well,
lineup.
hold on. Did we ever stop? I'm listening to you guys talk. I mean, did we ever stop saying? I don't think I can ever remember hearing. Yeah, I can't wait for Moniak to get here.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Stop and think about that.
Well,
like, I mean, dude, we were hard on this kid, man.
Yeah.
And you know what? And
It's a shame he
Well,
had that
when
break,
you see
man.
guys like Roman Quinn in
He
the
was doing
lineup,
really
you're
well.
begging for
Yeah.
him.
dude, but
Well, actually, he might be better than Herrera over time.
maybe over time. But I'm telling you right
Yeah.
now, Herrera's playing good this year. Like, I'm not going to knock him. Like, as far as being at the plate wise, he's provided some spark. Dude's hitting doubles left and right. He's getting on base. The dude had. There's only one guy who had more bases in the last 7 days than him, and that was Gene Segura. Gene Segura had 20 total bases. Right behind him was Odubel Herrera with 17.
Wow.
So that's telling you Odubel's getting on.
Yeah, he is
You know what I
getting
mean? So I'm loving that. If you're getting at the
Right.
bottom and then Bryson Stott's starting to hit again.
No, I just hear because I mean Moniak was the first pick, you know what I mean? So I want to see him actually do well.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
everybody does.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody, because you
Give
don't
him
want
a
to
chance.
sit.
Give
You
him
don't
a
want to sit
chance.
back and go, look, that's another wasted chance of a number one pick.
Yeah.
No,
know,
you
but-
want that. You want, like I said, you need everything you can. Like you said, especially you were just talking to Paul. If Bryce Harper is going to miss some time, it's just like, man, you need someone to step up. You really,
And I think that's where you got to give Dave Dombrowski credit this year. He went out and got the guys.
yeah,
He looked and said, no, we can use Kyle Schwarber. We can use, Castellanos. You have those guys now. Like I said, you can definitely, you know what I mean? You got to give Dombrowski credit. He's doing it. And you know what? You got to give Girardi some credit. Although the first game I thought he had tried to blow
right.
the first game, but the last two games that he's managed pretty good.
Yeah.
With it. And Joe deserves a lot of credit, man. I
Yeah.
think if you take a look, he did stick up for his players in Seattle when he got tossed out. When he got tossed out of the game.
I was about to go there when he got thrown out. We got our man Sean Kelleran checking in and said, Mike, he agrees with you about Kyle Schwarber and Mike Castellanos. Yeah, but I want to go back to that. Look, Girardi, and I think that's
Girardi was ready to be fired after that
Yeah,
7-1
you saw
game,
that?
after
No, well-
that 7-1 debacle.
Well,
No, man, but he
dude,
got
that
blown
happens
out.
in baseball. Now, look how many times we did that to the Mets. It's ebb and flow, dude. Sooner or later, it's going to happen to you.
Right.
Well,
right.
How many times have we
Dude.
ever come back on people in the past?
There's
Right.
another guy that needs to step up too, is Romilto. He only batting 243. He ain't doing
Yep.
nothing. He's really struggling. He
it's
needs
true.
to step up.
And you know what? I thought he was going to start to turn things around. He hasn't. But like I said, I've been really impressed with Reese. I mean, so far, pretty much in every game, I think like out of this whole week, I think like 2 games out of this whole week, he's been hitting home runs out of the whole week. I mean, he had a grand slam this past week.
Yeah.
So
That's what I mean. Reese is great at periods of time, but then he just goes missing.
like I said,
Well, dude, that's ebb and flows of baseball. Nobody keeps it up.
But I'm saying it's consistent with him. Like, this is how he is. He gets hot, and then you won't see him for 3 or 4 weeks. He does nothing.
Yeah, and then it'll get hot for 6 weeks, and then it'll take 2
Yeah.
weeks off.
Mhm.
It's ebb and flows of
ebb and
baseball, man.
flows. But I mean, all right, let's go over John's point. Would you trade him for an arm right now?
Not right now, no. But trade deadline, yeah, I would definitely. That could be a piece you can dangle.
Yeah.
Like I said, it all depends on what you're getting back too. Like you got to remember too.
I agree. If you're getting a top quality arm, yes.
It's too early to entertain that right now.
Yeah.
because you don't know how the pitching's going to do in the next few months, whatever.
That's what I'm saying. As
You know what I
long
mean?
as
It's
he
too
stays
early, 'cause,
hot
I
and
mean,
a
we
team
had a
offers
piece-
you a top pitcher.
yeah, but
if
Nobody's gonna
if he's raking and our bullpen's doing good, whatever, and everything's
Why?
fine, why would you mess that up right now?
Right.
yeah, like
I
to
wouldn't
me,
do that right
like
now.
your bullpen's been putting. It's actually the only problem you have is Nolan, and he's been somewhat suspect. I mean, I know he's going to be on the mound today. But like you say, he's going against a kid. It's kind of stinks. We got someone checking
Well,
in from.
I don't think he ever pitched ever. in
Yeah,
the
but
majors,
you
has he?
need that top
That's it.
pitcher for the
That's
later in the
it.
season.
I don't know about the
Wheeler,
rest.
yeah.
Mike isn't great. So I guess Mike, that's your guy from B Town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's probably my boy. That's probably my boy Stevie. He's not he's a Red Sox fan, so he's not real big on Dombrowski because of all the moves he made when he was
Yeah.
up there. Even he told me when Dombrowski got here, he was like, dude, whatever farm system you have, you're not going to have. So I got that, but that's Dombrowski's MO. Like he tries to win. You know, so
Well,
he'll
they're
trade.
trading Painter and all them down there.
Nah, but I'll tell you what.
I want to see him come up here.
Who's the first baseman that they have down there that's been raking?
Is it Ortiz? Jalen Ortiz? No.
No, I think he's at.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
he's at. I believe he's either at Reading. Is that Scranton or not Scranton? Lehigh.
Yeah, the Iron Pigs.
Yeah, the Iron Pigs. He's up there. I forget the kid's name, man, but they said he's been raking. He plays first base. Like that's another thing too. Like finally, we're starting to get some talent.
Yes, you know, and it's good. Like I said, I mean, look, now you can start trading, you can start upgrading the team. And I like I said, I like where the Phillies are at right now. They're only a game and a half out of the wild card spot.
Bro, stop.
I know. Look, I know. That's long.
Dude, you were looking at a wild card spot in May. Like, like come on, dude.
Well, I'm just saying where I'm at now with the Phillies. Like, I'm happy. Like, at least they're considered a contender. And
did you really think that they were going to with this lineup that they had? Did you really think for 1 second that they were going to be buried?
I mean, right. Like you said, it was only a matter of time when they start clicking. And
yes, and like, dude, I don't care. Dude, the Mets could have had a 10-game lead. I'm not sold on them. I'm more scared of the Atlanta Braves than I am the New York Mets.
I agree with that.
You talking about Derek Hall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is raking, dude. They showed a highlight of him the other night. I don't know who they were playing. He hit a shot out of Coca-Cola Park, dude. I don't think it landed yet.
Well, I mean,
I was like, holy crap.
If there's ever a time to start bringing him up, look, if Reese is going to go out, you bring that.
Yeah,
kid
I mean,
up,
the Phillies are finally starting to get some players that are like. You remember a couple of years ago, we were like, "Oh man, we got some nice young talent, but it's all down in like lower A ball."
Right.
That talent's moving up now.
Yes.
And that's what I'm enjoying to see. Like, I'm sorry, I love the fact now that the Phillies are taking their scouting more seriously, because. Like I said,
their farm system has been horrible,
right? And
for years,
since Ed Wade was here.
And I'll tell you what, I like the fact that they're doing it because, I'm sorry, the two role models of really good farm systems is the Dodgers and the Braves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Them two guys, the Braves. Listen, dude, I don't care if I was a guy working, I would steal somebody out of their farm system, like director or whatever. Like, yo, you need to come over here. I want not that. No, like. Just like scouting wise, like, look, what are we doing wrong? Like, come here, fix this, because those guys always seem to find young arms. Them and the Dodgers, like the
Dodgers always,
dude. They can let a guy walk a free agent.
Where you got Acuna from? From over international, right?
Right. Yeah. And it's like,
well, also the Marlins always have a good farm. They always have guys.
Yeah, but you know what though?
But then they get rid of them.
Yeah, they trade them.
But they always have guys come in that are great players.
So. Yeah, but their farm system's nowhere near as good as Atlanta and LA. LA's like when you watch their farm, like I said. They can let a guy walk in free agency and they just replace him. Like John Peterson's a pretty good outfielder. They were like, see you, dude, you can leave.
Yeah.
And it was great too because Peterson came back and haunted them last year in the postseason. Yeah. But they can let him walk. Guys like, they can, it's just remarkable how and their pitching. Like Atlanta's pitching is unreal. It seems like they can let pitchers trade pitchers and walk away. And there's a line. Okay, next, come on up. You're the next Cy Young.
Yeah, your man from B-Town says the Mets will choke first place by 4th of July, maybe by Father's Day.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm hoping they come back to reality. I hope this ain't going to be a thing.
They will.
Like Art goes, it's a new year. It's a new year.
Well, here's the thing, though, with the Mets, and I'm going to be honest with you, the Mets haven't really played anybody tough. They really haven't. Like, their toughest opponent right now has been the Phillies, which they've gotten the better of us. Yeah. But like I said, I like all these Mets fans that are chirping. I'm like, dude, you got us in April and early May.
This is what you're good at.
I said,
you're good every
that's
year.
fine. I said, come talk to me in September when you guys got to try to fight for the division. Right. I was like, and this team is finally here.
Yeah. Like who they're playing next, right? They got the Mariners again, then the Cardinals 3 games.
Well, the Cardinals, that's going to be
the Rockies.
That's going to be a series.
Giants.
I think the Giants.
And the Nationals.
I think the Giants will beat them.
Nationals.
I think the Giants can take 2 out of 3 for them.
Nationals are just,
they're just going through the motions.
They're in the basement, but a divisional game's a divisional game.
Well, they don't like each other. If you took a look, there was the beaning. So that's going to be an interesting series. And the Mets and the Cardinals got into some stuff too.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
So there might be some stuff there with them two teams. I got to say that about the Mets. They have been getting beamed a lot this year. Not that it breaks my heart or anything. I kind of enjoy it, but I don't care.
So like I said, man, there's just the this team where I think we can all enjoy. Like, this is the good part of the city. This is the good part. I do want to mention before we move on. The Flyers got the 5th pick of the draft, and there's some news buzzing about them. But we're going to save that conversation for next week.
Is it true? I heard the Flyers got the Trots.
That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe, dude.
I'd like to see Joey Q.
I
I want Joey Q over Trots.
No. Trots was winner, dude.
Well, so is Joey Q.
Stop. But he's a winner.
He is a winner.
Stop. He's not a winner. He won one cup.
I didn't say he's a winner. I said he's a winner.
He's a bulldog, man.
He won one cup with the Capitals. One.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and he did it.
Quinville's won 3.
And he turned the Islanders the Islander franchise around too. So I guess if it's
my buddy's an Islander fan, and he's on the fantasy leagues, and he said the Islanders should never let him go.
No, they shouldn't, because they got away from their identity. The Islanders this year. I don't know why.
But you notice every time we bring in these coaches that have done great with other teams in the past, they never do anything.
Then who do you recommend?
Hey, dude, he can't name 3. He can't name 3 players on the Flyers.
Dude, they'd be telling Mike Keenan.
Let me go to
let's bring back Hackstall. Let's give him another try.
Some people are telling me this is a good. Some people are happy about this. Let's talk about this Eagles schedule.
I got them going 13-4.
Me too.
What?
I went through it last night. Me too. Me too.
I looked at the schedule, and I can tell you the losses right now.
All right, so let's go down this matter.
I have them going 4-1 the first 5 games.
Same here. I got them first six games. They're 5-1. I like them, and listen, I'm going to Detroit. I will be in Detroit.
I was going to say
I will be in Detroit for the opener, and
9-11.
I have us losing to Arizona though.
I have us same here. I have us losing to Arizona.
That's week 5.
I have them the first 3 games. I 3-0.
3-0. Yeah.
3-0.
No, actually 4-0, dude. You think Jaguars?
No, the first 3 games.
First 3 games is
3-0. I'm saying their first 3. I have
the 4th game is the Jaguars.
Let's walk over this. So let's start at
Jaguars 4th game.
Let's start at 1.
That's a win.
Let's go to opening day.
It should be a win.
Opening day.
Opening day. I go W.
Yeah, definitely.
I go W, but I think that one's going to be a tight game. Detroit, they got a little better.
That might be it.
Is Goff still the quarterback?
Yes.
Yeah, we win.
All right, prime. So 1 from here. Everyone's at
1. Yeah, agreed. Win.
Nate, you got to win for the Birds on opening day.
Yeah, they should win.
They got
13-4 is crazy, but they should win.
Yeah.
Listen, go down their schedule, Nate, and you'll see.
All right, let's go.
Minnesota. That's
Minnesota
that
prime time here.
Win.
I got that as a win, but that's going to be a tough game. That might be like a field goal game there.
Going down to see good old Carson Wentz.
That's a W.
That's a
win.
L.
You got an L?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, you're on crack, dude. You're on crack.
Wentz over Hurts, baby. That's my buddy.
Okay.
Jacksonville, that's a win.
Dougie P coming back.
That's a win.
That's a win. What are you going to say? That's a loss too?
No.
Okay.
No, their first loss I have
Dougie P versus Nick
at Cardinals. That's going to
be everybody has that game as a loss, but I could see the Eagles pulling that out. I really could.
Actually, isn't D-Hop suspended?
Yeah, he's suspended for that game, so they're not going to have no DeAndre Hopkins. And you don't know what kind of mindset Kyler Murray's going to be in because he wants to get paid.
Right. Well,
so I have it as a loss looking at it
and they lost
because it's there.
In free agency, they lost.
Yeah, and Hassan Reddick's going back there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got Dallas.
I have an.
So the Cardinals lost or win?
I have it as a loss.
Me too.
I have it as a
W.
loss. You have it as a W.
I have them split. I have them split with Dallas this year, but I have this game a win.
Dallas here.
Yeah,
Dallas here.
That's a win. I think.
No, we lose that. I think we lose that here.
Here goes our man Al Safiri checking in from EOP. Good morning, fellas. Good morning, my man Al. Catch him every Wednesday night at 9:00. 9:30 rather. Then we got the bye week.
Pittsburgh should be a win.
Pittsburgh's a win. They
don't have a quarterback.
Quarterback's a rookie, probably.
Well, no, it's not that. No, they got Trubisky as their quarterback.
Trubisky too.
Trubisky's their quarterback. But
but that dude might
here's an unknown fact, though. Pittsburgh is like 0-7,
and the game's here. So
the Pittsburgh's 0-7 in Philly since they're either 0-7 or 0-10 since 1960. They have not won in Philadelphia.
So so far, right at the bye, we have the Birds and Jalen Hurts going 6-1.
Yes.
Yes.
And you know what? And it's not going to be just because of Jalen Hurts. I think the defense is going to win some of those games.
No.
Listen,
Thanks,
listen.
Donovan.
Listen,
I
the next two games at Texans and Washington,
Their wins.
they're wins, but
Right.
then I see the next two games as a loss.
Jeez, John, can we go one at a
You
time?
say we lose to the Colts?
Yeah.
So let's.
So hold on, you
Texans.
guys got Hurts as like the MVP then.
No.
If they go 13-4, how is he not?
Hey Nate, did you hear that he's the top player to
Yeah, I
that
heard.
was bet to win MVP this year, which I don't think he will, but
But I mean, at 13-4, how is he not?
yeah.
How's he not?
Because of the defense. I think the defense is going to be much better than it was a year
Yeah,
ago.
I don't know.
AJ Brown.
They need another corner or safety, whatever first.
There's no way that,
AJ Brown is going to carry this offense.
but there's no that makes it even more sense that then Hurts is your MVP candidate.
I'm thinking the
So
defense.
let's-
I'm thinking the
let's-
front
So
seven's going to win
let's
them
go
some
back.
games.
We got to go down to Houston.
Are you gonna go back to
That's
game
done.
one,
Yep.
Pat?
No, dude,
You gonna
I
start over again?
Yes.
No.
Let's relook at this.
Houston's a win. Houston's a win.
Houston's a win. You go down.
That game's on a Thursday night, though.
Yes.
So
It
like,
could be-
those games are tricky.
Then the following week you got Washington coming here.
Yeah,
on a
and
Monday night.
that's a Monday night game. So you going from a Thursday night, and
That's
then
an L.
and then you think Texans are going to beat them?
No.
No, the Washington game's a win.
Are you serious? They're going to
If
have.
there's anybody who wants to punish the Birds, in Citizen Bank. I'm sorry, in Lincoln Financial Field, it's going to be Wentz. He's going.
We're not losing.
You
we're not
still
losing
have
the
a
Redskins at
Butler,
home.
right? He okay.
We're not losing the Redskins at
No.
home. We're not.
You're still talking about a guy who.
I get that. Look, right? Who like you said, who fell?
You,
from
hold on,
grace.
you don't think the
See,
Eagles want to
our
beat
road
him?
trip game's at a bad spot.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
All right, so let's
Yeah,
go. Let's
no.
go the week after that, right before
In Chicago.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Let's go out to Indiana.
that's a
And-
loss.
That's a loss.
That's
The
a
Colts.
loss.
Really?
Yeah, the Colts got some weapons, man, and
I know.
they got a smart quarterback.
Yeah, Matt Ryan.
Yeah, they got Matt Ryan now. They got weapons. You know, I mean, they got.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the one tight
Yeah,
end
but
they
you
have
got,
for them.
You got a great runner
No,
there.
They got a great runner back
Yeah.
there. They got a good tight end. Mo Alley Cox is a really good tight end.
and the
They
receiver
got Michael
too.
Pittman
Yeah,
out
Pittman,
there.
yeah.
You know, still T.Y. Hilton's still a part of that team. So I mean,
The next game, Green
And
Bay.
Bay.
the
Green
defense,
Bay.
the defense too.
Rogers destroyed. Rogers always
Yeah,
has
we
our
lose to
number.
Green Bay.
We don't.
I don't think so.
No, I think so.
I don't think so. I think that's a win.
trap. I think it's a
Nah.
trap for the Birds.
Nah, we
No,
No.
it's a trap. I think it's a trap for
No.
Green Bay.
No, I'm saying for the Birds to get the dub.
Oh yeah. I think the Birds. the
No.
Birds can beat Green Bay. I can.
No.
Who's he throwing the ball to, John? Who's he throwing the ball to?
Aaron Rodgers.
I don't
just
care
has a-
how good Aaron Rodgers is. He don't have nobody to throw the ball to.
Samuel Watkins.
Again, who's he throwing the ball to? Like, stop with that Aaron Rodgers bullshit. I mean, the
right.
Saints showed you that you can
We'll see.
smack him in the mouth.
I'm marking that as a loss.
Well, you mark it as a loss. I'll mark it as a win.
No. All right, so let's.
And I think they lose to Tennessee, to be honest with
say-
you.
Yeah,
I don't.
Tennessee.
Derrick Henry.
I don't. I think that's a close game, but I think the Eagles win that game too. You don't think AJ Brown's gonna be fired up to
That's-
beat them?
Come
on, stop. I don't see the Eagles losing. I think if they
So,
may lose
if-
one
if-
game at home.
All right,
If you have
so-
4 losses, who you got them losing
Hold
to
on,
then?
hold on,
I
hold on.
haven't heard any
Let's-
losses yet, really.
Let's get.
I have them losing to.
Let's go to the Giants.
That's a win.
The Giants on the road.
That's a win.
I had them losing the last game of the year to the Giants. Indianapolis, I have them losing to Arizona.
How about
And
Saints?
Dallas.
How about Saints? Wouldn't it?
No, Chicago's a win.
Yeah.
And then at Dallas, they lose to Dallas.
Well,
at
they
Dallas.
we're undefeated at home. buddy.
We're splitting Dallas.
That's what I mean. They
Yeah.
win at home.
Listen,
and then-
you guys think it's not realistic for them to lose it. You know, they're going defeated at home. This is a weak ass schedule.
on paper right now, it looks like a weak schedule.
Well, that's what
On
we do.
everything you said, Mike, the only thing that you said that I agree with is that it is a weak schedule.
Well, that's your opinion, bro.
Yeah,
You
That
know, I
is a
mean,
week. That is a weak schedule.
it's
a weak schedule.
It's not the weakest. I want to know how Dallas won
The,
the
the
division.
Saints we probably lose to.
Oh, every year, John, you say we lose to the Saints.
No,
Every
I
year we
think
beat the Saints. We have their number, dude. And Michael Thomas will be out with another turf toe. Although I do love Chris Olave with them. I think that was good.
And they just got Landry too.
they got
Jarvis Landry.
Jarvis
yeah.
Landry. Yeah, I just saw that. They got him and Honey Badger.
Yeah, but yeah, Winston throwing the ball, right?
Yeah. That's even if he don't get hurt. You know,
He can still throw the ball though.
Yeah,
dude,
but
he's great though, but
he's
he
a
throws it to
turnover
the,
machine.
yeah, he throws it to the other team.
Yeah, he'll throw 40 touchdowns, but he'll throw 40 picks too.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
I
Well,
say-
that 1 year he almost like 6,000 passing, 52 touchdowns, like 50 interceptions.
I say 11-5 for the season.
I had him going 13-4. I
That's
had him
so
split with
insane.
Dallas. Listen, you think it's insane, but just
11
look at it.
Nate, what do you think? 11-5?
Hell no.
No,
No.
Less?
You guys are giving too much credit to Hurts.
I know.
It's-
So what do you think?
it's-
10-6?
I don't know. Like I haven't really dissected it yet.
I'm not a Hurts fan. I don't think Hurts is going to last year.
Yeah,
to be
I'm
honest
not.
with you.
I don't know, but like
I've given Hurts a chance. Like I've never been a Hurts fan, and I've always said that, and I'll give him a chance. But the fact that he's going to go from what he had, 19 touchdowns and like 13 or 10 picks, to like this unbelievable player,
No.
it's not going to happen.
No. I just think with the added addition, AJ Brown, it's definitely going to help.
But see,
him, though.
It's going to help him. But I'm a believer that number one receivers don't equal really wins to me.
Yeah.
Like I'm just not
Well,
like look at Andre, look at Hopkins in Arizona. What has that done?
Yeah, but look when we got T.O. though.
Yeah, but you're talking about the second greatest receiver of all time.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
he's a unicorn.
To me, like Mike says, I think if like I said, this is Josh, and if he can upgrade his game, Jalen Hurts could be something.
Listen,
special.
we also got to hope this.
At least
defense-
at least
a lot is going to
he's
depend on
working
this
on his
defense,
game.
too.
You know what I mean? At least he's trying to improve. So I mean, that's something.
Yeah, no, he's doing all the right things, and he's
Well, I hope he does
you know what I mean.
improve,
But
you know?
I'm just saying, like, if you look at his numbers from a passing standpoint, nobody's taking away the point that he can run the ball. We all know he can run the ball. But if you look at him as a quarterback, like, how much do you really think he's going to improve?
Well, number one, when you have 4 different offensive coordinators in your last 4 years of playing, that's going to happen.
Well,
Hold on,
Wait,
John.
hold on. Hold on, real quick.
Let
Listen,
me
hold
make
on,
my
hold on.
point.
All right.
Let me make my point, dude. Seriously. Like,
Come on,
really,
man.
like, damn.
It's hard to get a word with you in, man. What
Yeah,
you
because
got?
I'm trying to say something and you trying to jump right in. Let me finish what I'm saying. He's had 4 different offensive coordinators. This is his first full offseason as being known as the starter. His second year in the same offense. Now they're opening the playbook up a little bit more. He has progressively gotten better since he's been at Alabama. If you look at his last year at Alabama, his year at Oklahoma, and his 2 years here with the Eagles, going on now his 3rd year with the Eagles, there's been a different coordinator and head coach every year up until these last 2 years. And he's gotten better throwing the ball compared to where he came from. That's why he lost his starting job to Tua. That's why he had to go to Oklahoma.
He lost his starting job to Tua because Tua was better.
Listen.
That's debatable. I think he
Are you
might have
serious?
been, he might have been better in.
He's a better passer. He was a better pure passer
What's really going to depend
as a
with
freshman too. By the way,
Yeah, but what's really going to depend with this team is really it comes down to the defense too,
That I
because
agree.
because that front 7 has got to step up and make the plays because our secondary is hard. We have no physical presence in that safety area. Like it's gonna if that front 7's not clicking, we're gonna get killed in the passing game.
Yeah, and like I said,
Well, I mean, there's still a chance they might be bringing in
like I said,
Bradbury.
look, the
I hope.
playoff game against Tampa still leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Oh yeah,
about
Hurts was horrible.
Hurts. I mean, but like you said, can he improve? Can he do those things from a pocket passer standpoint? That remains to be seen.
Listen.
And like you said, if Josh Allen can upgrade his game, why can't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people don't realize, like when Josh Allen came out of Wyoming, he was the same thing as Jalen Hurts.
he was not.
Oh, stop! Come on, man. Stop, man.
He was not.
I watched him play, dude. I watched college football.
I get what you're saying,
you're
but
not
what
gonna
I'm saying,
you're not
talent level, he was not the same talent level as Hurts,
Dude, he couldn't hit a barn, dude.
bro.
Watching him at Wyoming. Go watch his tapes, bro. That dude could not hit a barn.
Okay,
He
but
couldn't
you-
hit a barn.
But you see where he is now compared to Hurts.
Right, because he worked. And he also
Hurts
came-
doesn't work.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're not giving him a chance.
What do you mean I'm not giving him a chance?
You're not giving him a chance.
How am I not giving him a chance?
Because I just told you he had four different offensive coordinators in 4 years.
Okay, so you're talking about college, right? We're not in
Yeah.
college anymore. We're in the pros. So this is his first year with the same
Same offense.
offensive coordinator.
Right.
So that is obviously a plus. But we're professional. This is his window.
Yeah,
This
I
is his
know.
window. This is it,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So-
So if he doesn't do it, then I can understand them moving on.
But there's a reason why he didn't go in the first round. Like his talent level, his cap is nowhere even close to Allen's. It's not even. You can't even compare it. Like I don't get this whole Allen Hurts thing. They're not in the same vicinity.
Well,
I'll
then-
take Josh Allen
well,
over.
then you
I'll
didn't
take
watch him.
Josh Allen any day over Hurts.
You didn't watch Josh
So-
Allen in
So you're saying their
college.
arm talent is similar?
What's not? I'll give Allen credit. He had a stronger arm. he does have a stronger arm, but his accuracy was worse than Hurts. I watched the dude play. He could not hit.
He definitely got
He
better.
could
He definitely
not
got better
hit.
at that, yeah.
He couldn't hit a barn, dude. He missed wide open wide receivers. I stayed up late, dude. I watch college football every week, bro, from 12 noon to 12 midnight.
Yes.
I watch college football. I watched this kid play with all the hype surrounding him, and I scratched my head going, what do they see in this dude? This dude was missing wide open wide receivers. He even did it his first couple years in the NFL.
Yeah, he struggled the first couple of years.
He struggled, man. Like I give Josh Allen so much credit. Like when they named him MVP, I was so glad for him because I knew the work that he did to get himself better. And that's what I'm hoping Jalen Hurts can do. And Jalen Hurts got that fire.
I don't think Hurts is.
He's got that fire. He's got the will to go and do it.
I don't think he does.
You don't think he does, dude? He's been out there. He's been out in Texas and
Arizona.
Arizona.
Opposite anyway, so he'll be fine.
Yes. So that's pretty much. I'm glad. Keep saying he ain't going to do well.
No, I'm not trying to compare the fact that Hurts didn't, like Allen started where Hurts is, and we can compare the two. What I'm trying to say is that Hurts is not as talented as Allen. So that's why we see Allen at this level now, because when Buffalo picked Allen, they saw his cap, they saw his peak, they saw where he was going to go. And that's what I'm saying. That's why you can't compare the two, because Allen is quote unquote one of maybe an unsung MVP of this league. Hurts barely got in the Pro Bowl, and he was an alternate. So you can't compare the two. Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Like the arm talent is completely different. It's not even close. Right. I don't care where Allen was before. We're looking at what he is now.
But what I'm saying to you is he came in as, listen, I give Buffalo credit for taking him, but what you're not understanding, Nate, is that he was where Jalen Hurts was. The guy got better. Okay. Hurts is doing the same thing. He's working with the same people that helped Josh Allen.
But he's never going to be as good as Josh Allen.
How do you know?
How do you know that?
I don't
you
think
don't know that.
I'm just saying I don't think he will be.
Well, yeah.
I don't think he will be.
You got to consider a source over here.
I think like
someone pull his leg.
Like you don't know. Like I listen. He could be super bad this year, Jalen. He could go out and crap the bed.
Well, I'm going back to the Jones point. He said Josh Allen has much more better arm talent than Jalen Hurts. Your boy from B-Town says the Eagles could go 10-7 or 9-8. So
yeah,
he said good secondary.
But I think they're going to sign Bradbury. I really do. I think they're going to sign him as a corner.
So and the joint said something else. Let me see what he says over there. Said something about Jalen Hurts needs to shine.
Well, yeah, it's making or break this year for him. Definitely,
it is making or breaking. If he has the same type of year as
we got 2 first rounders next year, right? Don't we?
Yeah. So he's done if it's the same type of year as last year.
Well, like I said, if you get that undrafted kid, it's got an arm.
Yeah, with Carson Strong. But the problem with him is he got no knees. He can't move.
Oh, hey, look, you
He don't. He's a pocket passer.
We got his boys back up.
Who?
Minshew.
Me.
Minshew.
He's still on his team.
Yeah,
leaves a call for Minshew to start 3 weeks.
Minshew. He's gonna grow the mustache out.
Oh my gosh, Nate! I've never met someone who's a big Minshew fan like this guy over here.
There's a lot of Minshew fans. As soon as he played, and I figured if he won a game. I knew the city was going to switch.
He did.
I knew the city was going to switch.
I wanted him to start after that game.
And then he himself, he went in there and said that he felt like he should be starting.
He should have been.
He was like, I feel like I should be starting because we give the best.
Confidence, baby.
That's delusional.
And with the next story, I say, not kid. Keep dreaming. So our man Joe Sullivan leaves another comment here saying something about Ertz. It's pretty big there. My man's got himself a novel over there. Hurts has a chance to be very, very successful with the talent surrounding him. His arm is good enough to make a. Yeah, right. I gotta go with his decision making. His decision making got to be better.
That's where I can say. Well, that's where I feel like, that's one of the major areas he's got to improve on.
His decision
making, because there was definitely games that we watched and seen where guys were open and he just didn't throw him the ball for whatever reason. Like that, he's got to be better at.
Yeah,
he's got to look like when you see Devontae getting past that safety, you got to throw it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I know a couple times, a couple of his deep balls kind of died down, And it was just you just see the kind of like the receiver had to like wait for the ball.
Right.
If he can lead him a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like his decision's got to be, like I said, you guys got them going like 11-2 or whatever, 11-5. It's just like
the reason why, Pat, is I look at
17 games.
Dude,
so
it's a 17 games, and then it's 17 games. So like it's basically if you're going the old 16 games, I
11-6 then.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, like
you're saying 11-6. I'm going like anywhere between 12-5 and 11 or 13-4.
13. That's too many wins for them.
Okay. Well,
I'm
I'm telling you, dude, the defense is going to win some games for this team. Like you guys are not sold on that.
I got them coming up to the bye. I got them going. I'll go 3-3.
Ooh. No way.
No way. With that schedule, you got them going 3-3.
Who they lose to, Pat?
Yeah, Pat.
I got them losing to Wentz. I got them losing to
the
Cardinals.
That's because you
Could
wear
be-
Wentz's underwear.
Quiet,
You
John.
could wear his jersey that game too?
Yes. And I got them losing.
Nate,
to
that's
Minnesota.
because he's a diehard Wentz fan.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a Wentz fan, but
Yeah, see, I go down Wentz Road every day.
but I've never seen somebody fall from grace like he has either. But I think,
well, this is his last stop.
but
he doesn't do anything in Washington. In his
yeah,
career,
for
so.
sure, I agree with that.
His
But
career's
the Washington game, you have to remember that defense is stacked.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like that. Like we can talk all we want about Wentz and what he can and can't do, but Washington's defense has been stacked. Now, have they lived up to that hype yet?
Well,
I don't know, not really, but.
But when he was with the Colts, like he did have some good games, so you can't
He
get
had a
him
good year
out.
with
Like,
the Colts.
a lot
I
of
mean, he
times
still got
He
talent.
had a good year with the Colts
and
last year.
he has McLaurin and
No,
he has
Wentz-
Gibson too.
I could see Wentz actually even beating us too. I mean, I think we'll win. I'm saying I think we'll win, but I wouldn't be shocked if.
Yeah, you wouldn't be shocked if Washington won that game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
They're
not trash. They're not trash. They're just not great.
You're heading down to DC, and what the first
And
thing Wentz do is run-
Wentz is going to be.
Yeah,
He's
he
going
wants
to be
to punish.
fired up for that game.
Yeah, of course.
And you know what? If I was at that game, I would cheer him when he first came.
And
came on because
their front
listen,
four
we don't
solid,
win
too.
we don't win a Super Bowl in 2017 without him.
He was the best player in the league.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
If he didn't get hurt,
yes,
his whole
At the
career
time.
path changes.
right. So
He wins MVP that year.
Yeah. But I'm saying his whole I think if he wins the Super Bowl that year with the Eagles, he's probably still with the Eagles right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they. I mean, it looked like they were going to go all the way with him,
We-
but I think he still wins MVP that year.
Yeah, he would have won it.
I can't guarantee the Super Bowl because we caught lightning in a battle, right? We lost our starting quarterback, and then Foles comes in. And
Yeah,
just
Foles.
like-
Yeah, but
it
you
lights it
Foles
up.
played the perfect game.
What-
You know.
you got to remember the two major losses that they had on that schedule were against the Chiefs in prime time and against the Seahawks in prime time, which he didn't play well at. But I mean, anything else? I mean, he was beating it. He tore off he put a 50 burger on that Denver defense. Like I said, I still remember like it was yesterday. But look, we're not here to talk about 2017. Like I said, so I take the schedule. You guys think they're going to be good? I think it's going to be bad. But that's just me just living in negativity. Let's get to the ugly of the city. And the ugly happened Thursday night with this 76er team that epically collapsed. Our man James Harden did not show up.
Nope.
Only putting up 9 points, sloppy turnovers. They're screaming at one another.
Shocker.
And one person came in there with a vintage, and you heard him, if you watch Barstools, whatever, he said, you guys took Tobias Harris over me, and it's one Jimmy Butler, and now our center's crying for him 3 years later. It's
a mess.
It's a mess right now with the 76ers. Again, I don't know what should I call them, the sad Sixers, the second knockout Sixers.
Second round KO.
Yeah, I don't know what to call them at this point.
Just call them out. They're just out. They're done. Like just.
So, Mike, I'm going
Like,
to go to you. What do you take from this team?
I don't take nothing, dude. Harden, do not sign him. I don't care if he wants that. You tell I would go if I'm Morey. That $47 million. I'd be like, look, dog, this is what we're offering you. I don't. That's it.
Well, he needs to go take less because if he wants to just revamp this roster, we don't have much
That's what I'm saying.
Picks or anything.
So but you know what though?
Brooklyn.
I think he does like it here, Harden,
Yes, I agree.
and I would take it. Like a lot of
He needs to
I've
take
heard
less
a lot of people say.
unless we get rid of Tobias.
I heard a lot of people this week say, "Oh, I don't want him back no matter what." And to me, I don't think that's right. No, Harden's not the same person
Yeah.
he was,
John.
but I would definitely. I would keep him around because he can facilitate the ball, but you would have to go and bring in some more pieces. You got to upgrade your bench.
Yep.
To be honest with you, I want Doc out of here. I'm sick of this dude. He tries to.
There's still. I know. Morey said he's here, but there's still grumblings that team Lakers still want him over there.
Good, let him go.
So I wonder if
I think he said that for the fact of he doesn't want to fire Doc. I think Doc's going to leave and go to the Lakers. Which to me, if he does, thank God. Because I'm tired of him talking to us Sixer fans and to our media like we're idiots and like we don't know what we're watching out there.
Doc is a very arrogant.
He said he did a great job this year. He said.
No, the thing that shocked me with Doc was he was saying that nobody expected us to that I was great. Nobody expected us to be where. What are you talking about, man? We all expected. We expected.
No,
this
you didn't.
team.
No, he's right. I completely agree with Doc.
What, that nobody expected the Sixers to be where they were?
They lost Simmons for the damn near a whole year. You lost your max player.
Come on, Simmons
is
a
what?
non-factor.
Are you serious? How many games have Simmons and Embiid won together in the regular season?
Yeah, the regular season.
Okay.
I'm talking about playoffs.
But he did a great job during the regular season. You lost a max player. You were down to Embiid. Then you made a trade and Chin had to re-ramp it and figure it out.
You had to. I mean, you had no choice but to trade Simmons.
I agree.
Simmons was never.
But you carried him through the whole season.
Yeah.
I think they made the wrong trade, to be honest with you.
I mean, they might have, but I'm just saying, if you look at anybody else and they lost one of their max guys for the full year and they were still in the top 3 in the East, we would be clapping like, oh, that was a great coaching job.
Yeah, well,
but we take it away from Doc. Come on, man.
Yeah, like I said, to me,
it's the overall ending.
Yeah,
I don't care about regular season anymore.
The regular season that we're great. We'd win the championship every year if there was no playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, to me, like I said, the last game, a lot of back and forth action, and then for Embiid to come in crying that he misses. Come on, man! You're in the press conference. You should be saying we need to figure out how to correct this. Not like, I missed playing with Jimmy Butler. Man, get out of here! You're a fraud, dude. It's been 3 years with,
and then he's crying about he's upset not getting that. Yeah, he should have got an MVP, but he's crying about take that anger out and show up. I don't care.
That's what I thought was
but you got to take consideration.
Like the guy had his eyes having his socket and his thumb.
And MVP, show up.
What are we talking about here?
Come on, I don't care.
Thank you, Nate.
Thank
you, Nate.
You got another ride, damn it.
Thank you, Nate. This guy next to me is a freaking moron.
Unbelievable.
You are a moron.
Listen, Embiid is a fraud, man. They're not going to win a championship.
Dude, he played with a broken face.
I don't care.
Thumb.
I don't care. Show up.
He did.
Do anything.
He did.
Him and Harden.
He won 2 games when the rest of the team didn't show up.
This team is nothing but excuses.
No, you're an excuse.
No,
you're an excuse.
Every year it's a goddamn excuse. No, this is purgatory again. They're not going to win.
Listen. Dude, John is turning red. This is great. Let's see if I can make him turn. I'm going to see if I can make him pop like I said.
No, but listen, you got to look. Time out. John,
this team is a disaster.
John,
it's a disaster.
John, you're a disaster.
How are they going to tell me how they're going to fix this? What are they going to do?
I don't know. Moore's going to play some magic or something because
there's nothing to fix this garbage.
Tony is good.
No, I hope not.
No, but listen, we got to talk here. First of all, let's get our blood pressures back to norm.
I'm ready for a nap.
But listen,
I like strawberry John over here.
We all can see that. We can all see that.
You got to consider the guy had he just got off concussion protocol.
Great.
He's got a smashed up face.
John does not care.
I don't care.
See, look, he doesn't
I
care.
don't care.
Wait, you're blaming Embiid,
But
not
wait.
the rest of the team.
I'm blaming Harden.
I will say though, Embiid's banked up almost every year. We're
Every
going to have
Every year.
a fully
Dude, this is the
healthy.
second time-
Embiid is the goddamn Carson Wentz of the Sixers.
Are we ever going to have a healthy Embiid in playoffs?
I just want to know, how do you break your face twice?
Because he's got Carson syndrome.
You want to try?
I kind of thought like, man, all right, yeah, we were kind of already through this once before with him.
Unfortunately, this is going to be the same thing every year.
The reality heading into the series, like everyone's shortchanging Miami's defense. You're shortchanging Bolstra. You know they won.
That's dope.
I'm sorry, someone in this room, not notorious for their mush. Right after Game 3, calls me up. We're winning the championship. I should have known there to go to Parks Casino and told or talk to Nate.
Who was that?
I don't know. But it's somebody. You got to go back.
Are the Phillies going to win the World Series?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
No.
I will say the Mets will collapse though.
Oh god. Oh no.
No.
So, but like again, you have to go back to this bench. Like
the bench is depleted. There's nothing.
They have
there's
no
nothing there.
bench. They have
this
no
was
bench.
The reality, like Danny Green won 7-9 in one game, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's got." Calm it down,
and he's got a huge injury now. So how's he going to bounce back from that?
Then,
you know what I mean? Like, is this going to be another year, or will he need someone to replace him?
I hope they cut ties.
They cannot sign.
Morey's going to have to do something magical because
they can't sign Harden to that contract.
We have Tobias contract. They got Harden.
They can't give Harden that money. They're going to be stuck with him for 4 years. It's going to be a disaster again.
Again, we're sitting there just taking and I get it. Everyone has every right to take
Harden
shots.
is how Chris Webber when we got Chris Webber at the end.
You can take all your shots at Harden, and I get all that. But again, where's the highest paid athlete in the city? Where's he at? Again, MIA. No one's looking at Tobias Harris.
Hold on.
No, he played well though.
Tobias probably had the best series out of anybody.
Last series.
No. This series, he played defense, dude. He was the only Sixer playing defense. He's the only Sixer playing defense. Sorry, all right, his point totals weren't there.
Sixer. That's not his fault.
That's not his fault.
The Sixers gave him that money. Not him.
They weren't making him a viable part of their offense.
That's too much for me.
Right. No,
they didn't run the offense around him. The offense was a pick and roll with James and Embiid, and that's all they kept doing.
Right.
Look how many. To be honest with you, I think Tobias made some pretty good shots in this series.
And look at Miami, right? They had the sixth man of the year. We had no one even close to being sixth man of the year.
Listen, two top players in the league. The fact is, neither one of them showed up.
Right. Look, and the thing is, like I said, everyone's shortchanging Miami. Everyone's shortchanging Miami's defense. Like they're good. Like coming into the series, like that's what they're known for, picking it apart on you on offense. Reading where you want to go with the ball. James Harden didn't have an answer. Every time he wanted to go to Maxey, got picked off. Every time he went and George,
he turned the ball all over crazy.
George Niang,
dude, the Sixers the whole
couldn't hit a waterfall and have a boat.
That happens, man.
George Niang.
That last game,
terrible.
It was Shake and Maxey. They're the only two that showed any heart in that last game. That was it. That was it. There was nobody else.
But Maxey had a turn. Like in the one game, Maxey, it took Doc to get in his face. Say, "Yo, let's start playing basketball."
Yeah, they're always the third and fourth quarters when the first half nothing. And then
Maxey was getting screamed at. Even and then him and Harden are going at it, like, "Yo, like what's going on? You both are causing sloppy turnovers here, both of you."
Well, that's the Sixers in a nutshell.
Listen, Harden flat out quit, and he even said it. He said, I didn't complaining about not getting. He quit. Harden quit.
Yeah, but and
that's what he's known for.
But going back to Nate's point, it's really like what did this Simmons deal really do for you? I mean,
you got rid of Simmons.
Yeah, but you weren't getting anything at all with Simmons.
But we're fucked for the for the first round pick though. Well, I mean, it's gonna be high anyway. It's 23rd.
Listen, but college nowadays, it's the first 5 picks. After the first 5 picks, it's a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot.
Yeah, but think about it. When we did get Harden, with the whole city was ecstatic.
For trades too, though. I mean, how are we going to get someone here?
I think the problem is that I think an Embiid said it before, and I think you guys have said it before too. Is that we thought that a lot of people thought that Harden was going to be this 36-point game average like he was in Houston,
and he's not.
And he's not. And people are getting mad. He's averaging 20 and 10.
Yeah,
people are getting mad about that.
He is Ben Simmons.
Yeah, but he also quit on this team.
But he's Ben Simmons.
I can't say he quit.
Yeah. No, I don't think he quit. I don't think personally. I don't think he was healthy.
No,
I don't think he's healthy. But to go to your even point, Mike, and I think you were about to say this too, not to cut you off. But if you think about it, the league caught up to him.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like the step back and all that magic we saw in Houston was 4 years ago.
Yep.
So the league caught up to how he plays and how he dribbles. They know how to defend the step back a little bit more. There's other people who do the step back as well. So now he's just not as dynamic as he was 4 years. I mean, I had a conversation with somebody, and who won so Jokic won it twice.
All right.
Giannis won it twice, I believe. Guess who won it before that?
Harden.
All right. So he won the MVP 4 or 5 years ago when he averaged like 36, 37, 6 and 7. The league just caught up to him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And now he's 20 and 10. Like I'll take 20 and 10 for my point guard all day.
Well,
all day.
Yeah, but for that money or no?
Yes.
Well, no,
that's what they
I'm
cost.
not going to pay him $40 million. Like if he wants to come back for half of that,
I mean, he's
yeah.
going to be back next year.
I
Like
think
we
he
all
is.
know that.
I think so. I think he's going to be back too, but I think he's going to take less money. I really do. I think he's going to do that.
He's gonna have to
if he wants to win.
I think he wants. I think
here.
now he wants to win
Yep.
because that's one of the reasons why he went to Brooklyn because he wants to win. He know he can't do it by himself, and the reason why he wanted to come here first. I think was the deal, and then he ended up in Brooklyn, and then he stayed. He was okay with going to Brooklyn because he wanted to win, and then he finally got his wish with coming here. You're playing with the best player on the planet, right? And then you figure, okay, we can make this work. We can win. We have enough. And now they just found out that they don't, and they need more.
Yep.
Right?
I think Tobias is. Unfortunately, I like the way he played in this postseason.
I think he's out here.
I think he's going. I think he's traded.
More is going to do something about.
Let me look at some of the comments that are there.
You got a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know how far back you want to go.
No, I'm not going to go too far back. Here goes for one from the John. Embiid deserves mad props for playing with what he had played with. He was 8 for 3 for 3-point land, and what's this? It's in Game 6. It was unacceptable. Yeah, so like again, he's taking some blame on Embiid. Like I said, a lot of people are our man Adam Popple checking into the program, who's doing a phenomenal job right for Dev Row Sports. He says Green is a free agent. So again, right, not like I said, but back to Adam's point is that the Sixers team hasn't given enough effort. You know, they didn't show up. They didn't show up in Game 5. You would think they gave a better first half in Game 6, and then they just deplete themselves. And it happens all the time. This team is just not good enough. You got to get rid of the Korkmazes of the world. You got to get rid of the Shakes of the world. You got to get rid of,
you need a whole new bench.
Yeah, and George Niang, like I said,
we need someone
a
capable backup to Embiid too.
Yeah.
We need to go get some young athletic guy.
Yeah.
Again, right, and that's another thing in this series. You had Embiid was out. You had 6 centers. DeAndre Jordan, garbage.
Yeah,
He's done.
He's done. He can't now.
He's done. Paul Millsap, nothing.
No, nothing.
You got again. You were. I don't want to go back to this, but you were better off with Dwight Howard on it.
Yeah, and it shows this year without
Mr. Technical Foul.
Yeah, right. So I mean that's been your best. But again, like I said, they have nothing around Embiid. They have nothing around them. They're not supporting cats. And look, I mean, like I said, I don't want to go down this avenue, but it is what it is. I mean, look at Drew now, right? You look at Drew with the Panthers. All year we complained this guy never had a support cast. He's down in Florida.
Yeah, Barkov and all them. Yeah,
he's tearing it up.
Yeah.
Tearing it up for them.
Of course he is.
You know what I mean? Again,
he has players. He has great players to play with.
So for the idiots that are calling out and say we need to trade Embiid, get ahead and see what happens. Get ahead.
Embiid's not getting traded.
He's not getting traded, but we're not going to win. We'll never win a championship.
No, you can't say that.
I'm saying,
I know run up against the
I
time
don't
here.
think they will win a championship.
Did you see where he said that in a few years he's going to retire? What do you think about that?
They'll never.
Hey, that's gonna happen?
The problem is
it happens.
they're never going to
Yeah.
have enough around him to win.
If they get Bradley Beal, they will. I think they're Bradley Beal away, really, from contending.
That's what they need.
That's a big if though, right?
Well, I mean, listen, he wants to come here. He wants to play with Embiid.
Yeah, no, I get that,
So-
but I'm just saying when you say it's only a Bradley Beal, it's like
Well, he's still
right,
on
right.
the bench. He's still on the bench though.
And listen,
I mean,
Embiid
yeah,
is away from one injury of being career done too. With the way he gets hurt,
Look, man, because you see him. He's diving in the crowds. He's really
he plays stupid sometimes.
But he's saying that,
but
that his trainers told him or doctor told him to take a dive on the floor. But someone asked him why on the floor a lot. He goes, "Oh, I was told to do that." So he said.
Yeah, but I mean, that's right.
He's got to stop doing that, though. I'm sorry. You're 7'2", 270. Like
He's only got about say 3 to 4 years.
Well, how much left on his
If he's
contract?
lucky.
He might be done after the contract.
no, he just signed an extension.
Yeah.
He just signed an extension. He got like
How many
5.
more
He got
years?
like 4 more years.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's not going nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. And
What are we talking about here?
Why would you trade him?
He's
He
not
said-
Like we went to winning the championship to tying it up to
losing.
losing, and now we're trading Embiid.
No,
Yeah,
not
come
trading.
on.
I'll go
not
back to what
trading
he
him,
said.
but
He said
they're
he
not
was
gonna win a
considered
championship.
not even playing NBA after.
Oh, someone's in trouble, Mister Ruthless Ryan Smitty checking. You're in deep Schmidt. Ryan Smitty says now. Leave us a
You mean deep shit?
Huh? No, Deep Schmidt. That's the difference when Ryan
I knew I
Schmidt
saw
texts into
something.
the program. He goes, leaves
him.
at Bush. If he says we're winning and we're not, yes, I totally agree. You know, like I said, if anyone knows Ryan Smitty, I mean, anyone knows Lee, it's Ryan Smitty. He knows you're Deep Schmidt. But like I said, it's a shame for where the Sixer has gone. The Sixers have fallen apart. Now, like I said, the coach is going to be out of here.
Look, I count that as a blessing because
Yeah, but
You know who I would-
who we going to get?
your head coach is already on.
Sam
his
Cassell.
staff.
Sam
Cassell.
Sam Cassell.
That's who I wanted. I wanted him before Doc. So to find out that he was coming along, I was happy. And I think Sam deserves a shot. I think he would run the team different than Doc. And the players seem to respond to him. If you watch the little, when they show clips of them.
D'Antoni.
No.
It's Houston 2.0
No.
all over again.
No, it's not. It's not. Well, you might be right.
I agree. Here goes one from Smitty I do agree with. He goes,
Or maybe Pat Bernard from Ambler.
no, you don't want that. He's an idiot. Here goes one from Smitty I do agree. He goes, if we would beat Miami with a healthy Embiid. I definitely agree with that. If Embiid was at 100, we're smoking.
Yeah, if he didn't break his face, they had no answer for him.
Right.
They had no answer for Embiid inside.
In game 3 and 4.
They had no answer for him, and they stopped going to him. I don't know.
It might have won 7 games, but I still think Miami wins.
But Spoelstra is
That's the wild card right there. Spoelstra is a better coach than Doc
Is he
Rivers.
does he have to get surgery on the thumb?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I
Face
said,
down.
not to
Thumb, yes.
shift gears here again. Like one thing I told one of our members is when AV got the job for the Flyers, I said the only problem I have to worry about is all the other coaches in the NHL on the East Coast, on the Eastern Conference, were better than him. You had Trotz, you had the Boston's coach, you had Quinville, you had all these coaches. Same thing with Doc. With Doc was here, you got so many other coaches that are better than him. You got Strosser, you got Nick Nurse, you got all these other guys that are just as good. So I mean, you really got to.
He out-coached Nick Nurse though.
Yeah, right. He did.
People don't we didn't give him any credit for that. You know what I'm saying? Like we talk about how bad a coach he is, and
Well,
we know how good
He-
Nick.
he's right.
He literally
Nate's right on this
he
one.
out-coached
Coach
Nick Nurse up and down the
Yep.
court.
But he got outcoached this series by Spoelstra.
He did, but it was just a better team.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I mean, dude,
like Miami's a
number
good
one.
team.
Like people are looking at Miami going, "Oh well, dude, you do realize they finished number 1 in the conference."
Like Miami's a good team.
I'll
Like
tell you
what are we
what,
talking about?
Game 7 tonight, right? Boston,
Yeah. So look,
Boston and the Bucks, right? Game 7 tonight.
Boston
Yeah,
and
that's
Boston,
game 7s
Boston.
everywhere. Game 7
Put your
hockey.
money
Yes.
on Boston, baby, because they are going.
Nate, don't take him. Don't take him, Nate.
Boston is winning.
So look,
Nah,
That's a lock.
Bucks pull it out.
we
Boston.
listen. We got to wrap it up here. First of all, like I said,
Jeffrey's gone for 50 tonight.
we got a couple game 7s tonight, but. First of all, Mike, where are you going with your TV? Are you going to Phillies and Dodgers at 4?
Phillies and Dodgers. I'm also going to try and check out the Stars. Stars are playing the undefeated Birmingham Stallions in the USFL. So hopefully our Stars give them their first loss.
What's the meal of the day?
Chicken cutlets, baby.
Chicken cutlets.
Yes.
Nice. You're gonna go chicken cuts. I like it. Lee, where are you going with your TV, and where are you going?
Actually, I might check out.
besides the Spice Network. where are you
Actually,
going?
I want to check out the Stars. I haven't seen it. Any
Really?
of the games. Yeah, it's
I can't watch football outside the NFL. I'm sorry.
I just want to see what it looks
It's on
like.
the Peacock Network.
Is it?
Peacock.
Yeah,
Yep.
good. It's WWE brand. Great. Where are you going for a meal?
I don't know. Not feeling anything.
You not feeling food?
No.
Oh, great. That means Monique will be getting a call. Paul, what's up, buddy?
Philly. I'm watching Phillies game.
Phillies? And what kind of meal we're going with?
I'm so limited
Soup.
right now. So
Soup.
and fucking
Soup.
pasta probably.
Gosh, you guys make me want to diet, and I hate doing that.
I have no choice.
Nate, where are you going, bud?
I'll be glued watching the Bucks and Celtics game.
That's going to be.
Fox, and what's on the meal? I heard you talking to the home supervisor earlier. Where are you guys going?
Don't even know. Probably some leftover Indian food.
Oh, dude, that's not a bad choice. I'm gonna go some. I'm gonna go pasta. I'm gonna go some.
Of course, it's Sunday.
yes.
We're Italian. It's some pasta. I'm doing chicken cutlets and
Yes,
pasta.
I'm gonna go
So
some baked ziti. I want to go. I'm gonna
How
go
about
Phillies
some?
and Dodgers.
How about some penne pasta with vodka?
No,
sauce?
because you'll show up
That
with
sounds
body
good.
bag. I don't need that. But look, guys. Again, a couple game 7s today. You got Phillies and Dodgers. Guys, enjoy the rest of the program today at 11 o'clock. We got Press and Buy Slams. Come and check them out. Talking old news and professional wrestling. So, guys, for me, Nate, Paul, John, Mike, guys, have a great week.
Me too. See you.
See you. Peace.